That movie sucked.
I kind of liked it.
Movie Night Crew Network.
Welcome to the restricted section where you literally don't even need to care about Harry Potter to be included. I'm your host, Christina, and I am very excited to be joined today by three of my very best friends who happen to not know very much about Harry Potter. If you are one of our patrons and you've listened to our bonus episodes, you may recognize my good friend, Anna. Say hello to the listeners, Anna.
Hey, y'all.
I'm also joined by my friend, Toria. Say hello to the listeners, Toria.
Hello.
And last but never least, Mia. Say hello to the listeners, Mia.
Hey, guys.
So these are three of my very closest friends. I accuse them in the group chat of being normies because they are not Harry Potter nerds like a lot of the rest of my friends. I do have non-Harry Potter friends. This is proof. So they're here today to talk to me about Harry Potter. I just want to get their perspective about what the story entails. They were not permitted to do any research for this episode. I'm really grateful that y'all are here to do this with me.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, very excited and very giggly so far.
Anna, for those who aren't familiar with you and your story from the Patreon bonus feed, which if you want to check it out, please check out the link in the show notes. Can you tell the listeners about your experience with Harry Potter?
I have seen, I think, most of the movies. I definitely didn't see the last one that came out, and I read part of the second book and nothing more. So that's it.
The second book?
No, I got it at a book fair. I think when I was in second grade. I don't know why I had it.
And then she was like, fuck this. This is for nerds. Okay, Toria, what about you? What is your experience with Harry Potter?
I read the first book when I was in middle school, and I remember very little, and it took me a really long time to read. And then I think I've seen most of the movies, but for some reason, I just can't remember any of the details.
The movies don't make a ton of sense without the books as background knowledge, which is, if you ask me, a terrible way to make films, but that was their choice. And Mia, what about you? What's your Harry Potter history?
Me and my mom tried to read the first book when I was in 4th grade, and we were just like, what is going on? And we just gave up.
Together, the two of you together could not make it happen.
No, we could not. We were just like, do you know what's going on? No. Do you know what's going on? No, fuck this. And then I think I've seen at least 3 movies, but again, I remember the first movie pretty well, I think, but the rest are just a blur.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it seems like everyone has probably experienced the first book, The Sorcerer's Stone. So I thought maybe we could start by y'all just kind of doing your best to tell me how does the story start? How does Harry Potter's story start?
He lives under the staircase.
Okay, good. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and he gets a letter from the Hogwarts College. He must have
Hogwarts
applied, or do they just know? Do they know?
I think he was chosen.
I am not here to answer anyone's questions.
Okay.
I think the letter flew there, it knew how to get to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's stuck with this horrible... It's like his aunt, right?
It's like a James and the Giant Peach situation.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, total James and the Giant Peach situation. I fucking hate that movie. I have nightmares about that movie, that fucking mechanical rhino
There's
in the
two types of
sky.
people, I guess.
I'll keep my James and the Giant Peach songs to myself this time.
Wait, I feel like I've heard you, Anna, very drunkenly
She loves that song.
My name is James.
There it is.
Okay, perfect. So after Harry gets the letter, what happens next?
He runs away from home, I think.
Well, they come and get him, right?
Oh, I thought he escaped.
Aren't they at that lighthouse thing, and then Hagrid shows up and just takes him or something?
He lives in a lighthouse? I thought he lived...
Well, no, they go away or something, right? That's what I remember from the movie. I don't know about the book, though.
Does he have step-parents?
I just remember them getting ready to go away to college. And
Who's
then,
them? Just Harry?
Are they going to college? They're like so young.
Well, isn't Hogwarts a college?
Yeah, it's like a wizard school.
This is going exactly how I wanted it to go already.
Well, it's more like a high school because they're like young.
It's like an academy,
Yeah,
I feel like.
Oh, okay.
they're like pushed ahead because they're super smart and they're like born to be wizards.
I don't remember when he meets Hermione and Ron.
At school. That's when they go to. So then they go to the train station.
But I thought
Harry.
he goes into the brick wall with Ron, I thought.
Does he? I thought they met at the college.
When they
but maybe
go
you're
inside.
right. Maybe they're like stepbrothers.
They probably, yeah. I think
Y'all
so.
have to stop calling it a college. I can't with that.
It's a school. We'll just call it a school.
Okay.
Yeah.
When he gets to Hogwarts College, what's like the first thing that happens to him there?
They play Quidditch.
Okay,
And-
they play Quidditch.
Right
First
away.
thing.
Oh, wait, no.
They get assigned to the schools that like rabbit in the
Well,
hat
they get
thing.
like sorted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called into different houses.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
forgot I wasn't correcting anyone's misassumptions on this.
He like makes friends with people in orientation, and that's Hermione and Ron.
And that little bully.
Oh, so they don't go through the wall together?
And then they all go to the same like frat.
Yeah, same frat.
So what house are they in?
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Harry is Gryffindor.
Woof, woof, woof.
Good job. So what about Ron and Hermione? What house are they in?
They're Gryffindor, right? Right?
Snufflepuff.
Ooh, crushed
Okay.
it.
I think there was like a little snafu and they cheated so they could all be Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement.
Nice.
but
What? I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
That's a huge plot twist.
They didn't cheat, but it feels like they don't all belong at Gryffindor.
Oh.
The hat was like telling them you're supposed to be somewhere else, and they were like, "Fuck that! Best friends stay together."
Yeah, exactly. And they're not even best friends yet. The hat's just like, I know where this is going.
Well, the hat was like unsure about Harry, right? It did that whole thing where it's like, I don't know. It's like,
Wow, your tone of voice is evidence that you're more familiar with the movies.
well, okay, because I think
There's
I've
no
watched.
voices in the book. You have to make it up. Duh.
True.
Yeah, and I'm really just taking it from the movie because never read the book.
I don't think I got past the train station in the book, honestly.
That's all the most boring.
I'm
part.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not a reader.
Yes,
Okay.
they get sorted by the hat, and it's kind of scary, I think. It's like a scary vibe.
Well, you were like 5 when that movie came out. Everything was scary.
Well, they're all kind of freaked out, aren't they? They're
Yeah,
like,
but it is
what
a
the hell
little, it
is
is a little
going on?
spooky.
Yeah.
So then, after they get sorted into Gryffindor, do you want to talk about Quidditch now?
Yes.
So what's Quidditch?
It's where they ride around on broomsticks and throw little gold balls at each other that fly.
Okay.
Right?
Can't argue with that.
Oh, no, they have to catch the balls. Yeah?
Well, there's like some that you throw,
There's like
right?
there's like 10 different types of balls. It's really
And they're all like
complicated.
big and small and
There's like volleyballs and like gold
like
balls with
softballs
wings.
and yeah.
Softballs, ping pong balls. I think there's basketball hoops.
What a chaos.
Yeah, and basketball.
Aren't there like a fuck ton of balls and you just like it's like chaos
There are a fuck ton of balls, and there are pretty much basketball hoops.
and you like don't know how to ride the broomstick yet and you just have to like learn.
Or they do loop-de-loops. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then people cast spells on you and do the
yeah.
thing
it's
where
just
they whip
it's
you
just
around all over the
chaos.
place.
Whoa. I forgot about that. That's intense.
Yeah,
I don't know when I last saw this movie. Then it's like a lot of little details are
Yeah, it's
coming to
coming
the
out.
surface. Maybe I should leave for the time being.
Yeah, you sound
Anna's
like...
like, wait, am I a Harry Potter expert?
I think we should all watch this after the episode and see how wrong we were.
That's fun. That's so fun. You have to invite me, please. I won't say anything.
Come on,
It turns out it was a college, and Christina's fucking with us.
idiot.
Yeah, dude, he was so smart that when he was 11, he got accepted into Hogwarts.
He was 11. Okay, yeah, I knew they were young. I didn't know they were that young.
Oh, okay.
I thought they were like
Makes sense.
15.
No, they look pretty fucking small.
I remember they were the same age as me when it came out, and I was in like
Yeah.
3rd or 4th grade, so that makes sense.
They were older than me. I think that's why I think they were so much older.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so what's up with the Sorcerer's Stone? That's the name of the first book. So, like, what's up with that?
I have no fucking clue what the deal
Yeah,
with the
same.
stone is.
I thought the first movie was called Chamber of Secrets.
Wait, that's the second one, right?
That's number 2.
Okay, well, I don't even know that. I have no idea what the Sorcerer's Stone is.
I don't know what the Chamber of Secrets is about either.
I know Harry is like a special chosen child, and maybe he's the sorcerer. I don't know.
Is this the one where they like sneak into a room and they see a mirror and it has like, okay, is that where is that the stone?
That's the same book, yeah.
Oh, but it's not the actual stone itself.
The mirror is not the stone.
Fuck. Okay.
But, like, you're not far off, but I'm not providing any details and I shouldn't have answered you.
All right, pass.
Well, there's a mirror. I do remember they were fucking around and they were just exploring and they weren't supposed to be. And then they come into this room that has this spoopy mirror and they like look in it and they see something. I don't know. Maybe Voldemort.
They do see.
I don't even remember that.
Wait, is it okay? In this, the Sorcerer's Stone. Because this feels like the Chamber of Secrets, where there's like the big chessboard they have to play, and they're in that secret.
I
place.
thought that was the first one.
Is that the first one?
I think.
Okay, thank you.
That's like the end. They have to go through all these trials.
that seems like a chamber though, like that
Listen,
to me. I don't know. But
listen. I, as a Harry Potter expert, for a long time, I got those confused because the Chamber of Secrets, like the many chambers of secrets that they have to go through to get to the Sorcerer's Stone, is for sure a Chamber of Secrets, but it's not like the Chamber of Secrets.
So the prize at the end of the chambers is the stone.
Yeah, they're like two totally unrelated plots, but like the first book, they do go through a series of chambers.
Okay.
So it's like very easy to get those confused. So we'll get to the Chamber of Secrets in a minute. Not that clearly y'all have any memory of it.
I'm like, I don't remember that one at all.
I think we just covered it.
Tell me more about like the chessboard.
It's like ghost chess, and then they have to beat the chess game to like kill Voldemort, right?
Okay, yeah. Do y'all remember a troll?
No.
Oh, ew, with the boogies.
Hagrid?
Boogies, yeah.
No,
boogies.
it's like this big bathroom troll. You remember at all?
No, a bathroom
It's like this
troll?
huge fucking like ugly thing with like a club and like
What?
that looked horrifying. I remember as a kid,
Wait.
I was like, they're not going to make it out alive.
Was that in like one of the chambers?
No, it was like at the school.
Yeah, isn't it like a slithery snake?
What?
Slithery Snake is book 2. We'll get there.
Oh,
I thought it
yeah.
was
So the big troll was like at the school in the bathroom. I don't even know why they found it.
just
but
chilling in the bathroom.
yeah, I thought.
I don't remember that at
know.
all.
What does that add to the story? I don't get it.
It's just a little side conflict.
It's a little fun.
If I explained it, would you like enjoy it more? I don't think so.
Bitch.
Fine. We'll watch it ourselves.
It gets
don't
let
need
in
you.
intentionally.
Okay.
Okay, so like, do y'all know what the Sorcerer's Stone is?
No, ma'am.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Nope.
So you mentioned Hagrid a couple minutes ago. Tell me who Hagrid is.
He's the hermit that lives in the woods that gives them, like, knowledge.
He's like Harry's mentor, kind of.
Yeah.
And he has all the crazy beasts, right?
Yeah, beast.
He's got beasts? I don't remember that.
He has like a horse, doesn't he?
Wait, like the
It,
unicorn
like, flies?
thing? Oh, wait, I don't know.
Doesn't he have a horse that flies?
Sure.
Christina?
It's good enough.
Half
He
points.
has what's basically a horse that flies.
Partial credit.
If you were blind and you got on this thing, you would probably think it was a horse that flies.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
Tell me about Dumbledore.
The principal.
He's the principal.
principal.
He's old and very wise.
He's really cool. I love him.
Why?
He's just kind, and he knows, like, a lot of secrets, and I think that Harry Potter's mom and dad went to school there,
Yeah.
and he, like, remembers them because he's ancient, and
yeah.
he, like, is just rooting for Harry Potter or something.
And like kind of looks out for him,
yeah.
maybe.
And isn't Gryffindor? I mean, Dumbledore. Isn't he a Gryffindor as well?
Yes, he
Was
is.
it named after him?
No.
Oh,
I'm like, how
No.
old is this fucker?
He's not quite that old. Dumbledore's like 170 or something, but Hogwarts was created, I think, like 1,000 years ago. So Gryffindor is named after Godric Gryffindor, who said, "I only want brave students at our school," which is the dumbest thing you could want for a school.
Definitely
want
needs some
smart students?
pragmatic students, too.
oh yeah.
I don't want the brave students at my school. No, thank you.
I want the shy ones.
Okay. Do y'all remember who Professor Quirrell is?
Quarrel?
Professor Quirrell.
No.
No.
What?
He stutters in the movie.
Is he like a big role, or is he just like a one-off character?
In the first one, he's a pretty big role.
I don't remember him at all.
Me neither.
No, you don't need to.
Is he little?
He is not little. That's
Are you picturing a squirrel?
No,
That's
there was like
Flitwick.
another little.
Because I was.
Flitwick is a little person.
Okay.
Ooh.
In my Discord server, shout out to all our patrons who are on the Discord. This is where we just like chat with our listeners. I wrote in the Discord server and I said, hey, do me a solid and say literally any Harry Potter phrase. The more general, the better. So that's what I'm using to help me prompt you guys.
Oh, okay.
Is they just were like throwing out words.
They're testing us. That's not fair. Give me something easy.
They really are.
It's not going so good.
So before we like progress into more of like story stuff, I want to ask about some like world building stuff. Let's talk about Hogwarts the castle. Like, what is Hogwarts like? I shouldn't have even said it was a castle. Quiz, is it
It's a
even
castle, first of all. It's like it's like a big ancient school. I don't think you can get to it. It's like surrounded by, magic or something.
And it almost looked like it was, like in the middle of the water or something like that.
Yeah. It looks very like rich British boarding school. There's like a lot of brick and like big meeting rooms, and you have to wear uniforms, and it's very prestigious.
And I thought it was surrounded by trees, because I remember later in the series there's like this part where they have to go into the woods and you're not allowed
That's true.
to go.
That's where Hagrid
There
lives.
is water and trees and also mountains.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. So no magic.
It's in like the Scottish Highlands, basically.
So why do you need to go through a magic wall to get there? Why can't you just actually take a train?
Is it like in another dimension or something?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's not another dimension.
What? So anyone could just stumble across it?
There's magic on it that makes it so we would never find Hogwarts because we're dumb idiot muggles.
That's very rude.
We have radar. We have technology to find it.
Oh, a really fun plot convenience about Harry Potter is all technology goes haywire around magic, and that's why they can't have lights or Bic pens.
So it's in like Area 51.
Yeah.
The Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle. Weird shit happens there, and I can't
Wait,
explain
they
it.
can't have Bic pens? Where does the technology end? Like they get buttons, or is like this Amish style?
Can they use wheels?
They use candles though, right? They don't have electricity.
They do use candles. It's so fucking dumb,
That's
dude.
ridiculous.
They don't have pens. They use quills and ink.
They just do that for the aesthetic.
They just do it to be annoying.
I
Yeah.
completely agree. Yes, I completely agree.
I think they're better than us.
Okay, so
They might be.
I said more world building stuff. So someone mentioned Harry Potter's parents used to go to Hogwarts. So like, what's up with Harry Potter's parents?
They died
They were
They're
murdered.
dead.
tragically.
How were they murdered? Who murdered them?
Voldemort.
Nice, crushed it. So when?
When he was a little baby.
Yeah, when he was a baby.
1969.
Nice.
Fourscore.
We went
7 years ago.
In 1969.
Oh my god,
Was
nice
that
reference
the
to Even Stevens.
That song lives rent free in my head.
I think
We
about
Went
that
to the
song
Moon
often.
by Christy Carlson Romano. I was like, what the fuck? When she was famous, Christy Carlson Romano, who played Ren in Even Stevens, I also went by Christy at that time in high school, and I was
Wow.
like, oh my god, we kind of like get each other.
You're like sisters.
We're basically like sisters. I've never had a sister. Oh my god, all of you have sisters.
Oh my god, you're right.
True.
Okay, what is Diagon Alley?
Not a clue.
That's
Okay.
where they go shopping, right?
That's what I was
Shopping
thinking.
montage.
That's
Okay.
like that alley in London where all the
Oh,
shops
where
are.
the books are there. And they can buy wands, right? Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah.
That's where they meet that banker guy who looks like the guy from The Lord of the Rings.
What? Wait, which guy from Lord of the
Well, because
Rings?
aren't
little
the bankers
shriveled
like
up
the
man.
Gollum.
Schmeagol.
Yeah, okay. I understand now.
I don't remember a banker. You were telling me this the other day, and I was like,
They're like the
literally
little
don't know.
tiny like gremlin things.
Yeah, little goblin guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't remember that one. Must have tuned
Similar.
out during this chapter.
They're like,
Yeah.
Have any of y'all been to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Orlando?
No,
Hell
man.
no.
yeah, hell no.
That's somewhere you could end up if you didn't give a shit about Harry Potter. So I was just wondering. There's a lot of like world building there. I'm asking for more prompts from the gang.
They're done with us.
So like, what are the wands for? Like, they go get the wands in Diagon Alley where the shopping montage happens. Like, what do the wands even do?
So I'll be honest, I thought that they were assigned wands by their teachers depending on their skills, but I guess
Okay.
I'm way wrong about that one.
That's okay. You're here to be wrong. Don't worry about it.
You buy a wand, but it's not just that simple. You have to find one that works for you.
Isn't it kind of like it's like flaccid when you buy it, right?
Is it?
Oh,
It has to be
yeah.
activated or something.
You have to,
is
you have to arouse it.
According to Christina's laughter, I don't think I'm right, but I swear to God, I remember them buying like floppy wands and they were trying to like get them up.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I remember that.
Okay,
What is that from?
God.
come back to me. Or is that the Harry Pecker porno that I watched?
I think the wand chooses you.
That's
But
what I thought.
if you try to use one that isn't right for you, yeah, it like it's flaccid.
Just-
for real.
Just like
Yeah.
the one.
Well, because wasn't there a thing where there was one like in some box on like a super hype shelf that was like shaking, and then that's like how they knew that was Harry's wand or some shit like
It was
that?
So
I
horny
think
for
so.
Harry.
It was
It was vibrating.
Vibrating with anticipation.
Patient.
Wow, I'm crying. Great. So what do the school uniforms look like?
They're
Look like
red.
graduation outfits.
I'm so sorry. Toria, what did you say?
They're red.
Okay.
But it
great.
depends
they're
on
black.
your house, I think.
Okay.
So I think Hufflepuff is like gray, Ravenclaw is like purple, Gryffindor's red, and Sniffendor is, is black or something.
Green.
I thought Slytherin was like
Okay.
green. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're green? Oh, okay.
Well, they have like
Excuse me, I don't
little. Do they have little capes?
They wear ties.
No.
Even the girls do.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I don't know.
I thought they were all wear black robes. Like graduation robes.
I think that's what the professors wear.
Oh, okay. But they definitely have ties, and the ties are striped the house colors.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right about
Because you can
that.
buy those at Hot Topic.
Yeah, it's
True.
true. To this very day.
Present tense, you can buy those. They're available now.
So do they wear like witch hats?
One of the teachers does.
The one that's a cat.
The one that
Oh,
Thomas dressed
yeah.
up as
Who's that?
Halloween.
She is a bitch.
Professor.
McGonagall, right?
Yes, McGonagall.
Wow, I would never have got that.
So is she a bitch, or are we just saying that?
I think she
No,
acts
I
like
think
a bitch,
she
but
is
she's
a bitch.
cool.
Well, I think
She's very
yeah.
mean.
Okay.
She's like the botany teacher, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
no.
And she can turn herself
Okay.
into a cat and like sneaks around.
She's just
And
strict,
she's-
but she's a good gal.
Yeah.
yes.
She doesn't take no bullshit from her students.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
Anna.
Yeah.
Nor
yeah.
should she.
Nor should she.
Facts.
Hell yeah. Oh, okay, let's see. Shout out to the Discord. Y'all are really making this episode
Thanks,
happen.
guys.
Oh my god, these are really funny. Okay, I'm gonna get to it. Okay.
No trick questions, please.
Some of these are trick questions. This one just says snake. It's like that doesn't Aaron, shout out to just saying snake. Oh, I actually never mind. I think that was something specific. Whatever.
Is it Snape?
Okay. Yeah, talk to me about Snape. Who the hell is that?
It's that one actor whom I love.
Yes, he has a really deep voice.
And his name is
Can't remember his name right now because I'm about 6 of these deep.
Oh, isn't it Alan Rickman?
Yes.
Isn't that the guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, okay.
God rest
Yeah.
him.
He's a little scary. Yeah, R.I.P.
He acts like a dick, and then you think he's the enemy the whole time. But then you find out during a Quidditch game that he is... Okay, I don't remember, but he's doing something weird under the bleachers. to either make Harry Potter
aren't we
lose
all?
or to make Harry Potter win the game.
Really?
I don't know. They like confront him, and then it turns out he has his reasons, but he's actually looking out for Harry Potter. But it makes it seem like he's a bad guy because he has long black hair and he's all pale. But he's actually super cool.
And he's so sneaky and mean.
Yeah, he seems like a sneaky snake, but he's just a sweet Snape.
Did that happen? Did that really happen at a Quidditch game? I don't remember that.
There was something like that at a Quidditch game, I think.
Yeah, wasn't it? Like, I thought it was presented to us, the viewer, that he was like casting some spell on Harry Potter to like make him be flying all over the place and
but
like
it was
fall
really
off.
like he was really like casting a spell against somebody else who was casting a spell on Harry Potter.
Right.
It was very
That's,
layered.
I think.
Something
Right?
like that.
Oh,
Tina?
okay.
Oh, I haven't really been listening. I'm sure you guys got it. I'm sure you figured
Let's
it
just
out.
go with that. Yeah, we got it. Good job, team.
Snape does a lot of stuff, and some of it, yes, is at a Quidditch game.
Great.
Perfect.
Well, here, Mia, when you were like, the whole time you think Snape's a bad guy, but then you realize he's a good guy. And I was like, oh, Mia's, I guess, seen the whole 8-episode series because that's his entire arc as a character. But then
Episode
you're talking
series.
about like, just the first time
That's the
that
first-
you think he's a good guy and then or if you think he's a bad guy and then he turns out to be a good guy. That happens like every fucking year. You think he's a
Oh.
bad guy and it's like, oh my God, he's a good guy. And then
Thought it
at
was a
the
one
end
and
of-
done.
At the end of the whole series, it's like, was he a bad guy all along? And then he like fucking dies. Spoiler alert: Snape dies, and then it's like, oh my God, he was good all along.
I thought that was obvious after the first one, but maybe he does some more treacherous
Yeah.
shit.
Stuff. Oh, he does some stuff.
Wow.
Okay, scrolling down. So let's talk about the next book in the series. And like, trust me, like we're not gonna painstakingly go through every single one, but I'm just throwing out some like keywords. So the second book in the series is The Chamber of Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
We've already kind of established that like we don't really know what the chamber is.
I think I know
bathroom.
what the chamber is. It's a bathroom. I remember that they go in a bathroom and there's a little ghost girl in there and she's crying. She has a very high-pitched voice.
Yes.
It's the bed chamber of secrets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We made that joke yesterday.
I'm not exactly sure what... I actually know absolutely nothing else about it. I just remember there's a bathroom.
There's a bathroom. No, that's great. And so like what is in the Chamber of Secrets? I think you said this earlier too, Toria.
A ghost.
A bunch of
Oh,
like,
a snake.
Snake.
oh yeah, that
Big,
worm,
a
that
huge,
sewer
scary
worm.
one.
And right now Toria has like acid green nails. They're so cool and it's like very snake energy.
Yeah,
Thank
she
you.
would know.
Yeah, she knows everything about snakes. What happens? What happens with the snake in the chamber? Like, why do we care? Why is that the name of the book?
That's such a good question. I remember them running around those sewers for so long, trying
Sewers.
to kill the snake.
Was there...
It is basically the sewers.
I want to say they befriend it or they cut its head off, but I don't remember which.
They fight it, I think.
One or the other.
I think they fight
maybe
it.
they fight it and then befriend it.
And then it's like blocking maybe like a door to something. Maybe?
Oh. Isn't there a book, too, that they find? Is that in this one?
The book, yes.
And
Tell me
it
more
says
about the
nothing.
book.
Tell me about
There's
that.
like nothing in the book, but then like things start getting written in it. Or am I thinking of Pan's Labyrinth?
No, there's a book. There's a book with nothing in it in Chamber of Secrets.
Okay, great.
Was it
I
The
don't
Secret?
remember this at all.
Me neither.
None of this.
Okay.
I can't even
at
make jokes. I have like nothing.
So do y'all remember in Chamber of Secrets, Hermione gets like petrified?
No.
She gets like frozen.
No.
We don't remember that.
no.
Nope.
No.
Was this the one with the invisibility cloak, or is that number one?
The invisibility cloak's in all of them. Harry gets it
Oh.
in the first one. What's
What?
up with that cloak? Tell me about the cloak.
You put it on over top of your head and it makes you invisible, but you can like kind of see the cloak moving around. But I don't know why they use it or when or how.
Maybe that's how they get into that's how they
Get into
explore
the chamber.
all over Hogwarts and in the chambers because they have that cloak.
Yeah. The fact that it shimmers a little bit when you look at it is a movie thing.
Just so you can tell what's going on. So
Yeah,
you don't
like
think,
it's
wow,
a-
I've been ripped off. All you
It's a
see is
fucking
your
invisibility cloak. But like in the world, there are like fake invisibility cloaks that are like that. It's like a regular cloak with a charm put on it. But Harry has Death's own cloak that makes you invisible to everyone, including death.
Whoa.
Kinda
So
cool,
you're
right?
invincible?
Well, if somebody fucking stabs you and you're not wearing the cloak and you're just laying there, then no. But
So what
if
does that
death
mean,
comes-
death? Like the Reaper?
Yeah, like death. There's like this whole legend about how like death gave this guy a piece of his cloak so that he could hide from him.
Doesn't make a lot of
Okay.
sense.
But
It's
you
like
can
three-
like still
three-
die though.
It's like three brothers each get a wish, and like the smart brother is like, I wish for something that will protect me from you, death, until I'm ready. So death can't like fucking sneak up on him. It's like, I'm just gonna, guys, don't worry about it.
But you can still sneak up on him and stab him to death. So
It
it's kind of a
doesn't
rip-off. Okay.
It does not matter.
It's probably better in the book.
We haven't really talked about Harry a lot yet. Like, tell me
Ooh,
about Harry Potter. Like, what does
let's.
he look like?
A nerd.
Okay, more.
Looks like a
Oh,
dweeb.
he has a scar on his forehead.
Nice. What kind
Yeah.
of scar does it look like?
A lightning bolt.
Yeah. What's the
Yes.
scar from?
His mother's C-section.
I hate when those C-sections accidentally stab infants.
And it's like,
It does
the
happen, I
lightning
read that.
Wait, Mia, does that really happen?
Sure. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
like probably.
You work in pharmacies. You're the closest thing to a doctor.
I'm
I
sure
have.
if you tried to scalpel, and you got a little too deep, yeah, sure. Baby's in there.
Jesus Christ. One more reason not to have a kid.
No, his scar is from getting some sort of injury, maybe lightning related, maybe not.
Is it
Definitely
from
wizard battle
Voldemort
related.
being like, psh, but then
Wizard
he like
battle related.
he like
And then-
absorbed it. The infant body absorbed
And then
the blow.
it pulsates every time that evil is near.
It throbs.
Oh,
It's
It
true.
lights up. It lights up.
It gets itchy.
It's true. What color is Harry's hair?
Brown.
Who plays him in the movies?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Do you guys like him? You think he's a good actor?
It's
I
all
like
right.
him in other stuff.
I was gonna say Robert Pattinson.
I
Well,
wish.
he's
Pattinson
in
is in
one of
this-
them, right?
He's in Goblet of Fire. Yeah, he plays Cedric Diggory.
I think Daniel Radcliffe is a good actor later on, but like child actors are for the most part just, they're not the best.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find like a truly impressive one. It's rare.
And when they are impressive,
True.
it's like, what's wrong with you? Why are you so adult like?
I know.
Yeah.
Something's up.
Be a child.
Yeah. Just be a kid.
Especially with Harry Potter, like the filmmakers were really concerned with like making the actors look like the characters. Whereas I think these days, casting people or whatever are like a lot more concerned with actors who can act like the characters.
Yeah.
And like we don't care what you look like as long as it's like generally fine. And I'm thinking specifically about the Percy Jackson TV show that they're casting for recently. The original like trio of characters in the book is like ostensibly like all white characters, but they cast an Indian actor and a black actress, and everyone's like losing their minds. And I'm like, they probably are just really good at acting those roles.
Yeah, a lot of times I've noticed that now, like in movies, they'll cast actors that don't necessarily look like them, but they have their essence, and it's like,
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
captures the
I'm fine with that.
energy.
It doesn't matter if they're like in Holes. I think Stanley Yelnats was supposed to be fat, but then they cast Shia LaBeouf, and I was like, I'm fine with this.
He has fat kid
It worked.
energy. He doesn't
Yeah,
have to
he has
be
fat kid energy. It's
Yeah.
totally fine. I can see it. I'll work with it.
Let's see how many times we can mention Shia LaBeouf / Even Stevens.
Oh my god, you're right. That's two now.
I feel like it's kind of the opposite thing with in The Witcher, though. They cast Triss as that one actress, and she doesn't look like Triss from the video game or even have her bubbly personality. Although I didn't read the book. She's the one who Geralt gets with after he loses his memory and forgets that he was with Yennefer.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
But
that
she's
our
hot, so
fandom
is that why she got cast?
She's hot, but she looks nothing like, at least like the video game character. She doesn't act like her either. But I'm part of that fandom, and it kind of pissed me off. But I know what you mean. I don't really care what they look like as much as they just act like the character.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, sorry, Harry Potter. You did your best. I mean, sorry, Daniel Radcliffe. It wasn't your fault.
Daniel Radcliffe is a really great actor. Here's the thing:
He is
like,
though. He was
you
in Black
cast-
Mirror.
You cast an 11-year-old to play the most important film role of a generation.
They didn't know that at the time.
But listen, it's an 8-book series. It's an 8-film series, 7-book series. And, like, if you cast him when he's 11, by the time he gets to the end of that series, he's going to be a good actor. He has, like, so much pressure on him to become a good actor, and he's working with some of the most famous actors in, like, British cinematography. So he is a really good actor now, and he does all these offbeat movies. I don't know if y'all saw that he's about to play fucking Weird Al Yankovic in a biopic about Weird Al. I'm so fucking excited for that.
I'm really into that. I love that.
Yeah, I love him.
That's really exciting.
I can't imagine him making, like, weird, goofy faces like Weird Al,
Dude,
but I'm here for it.
all of his fucking movies these days are fucking weird. I got a couple to show you, Mia. I think you'd really like Swiss Army Man.
Love it already.
Because I liked, what was it called? Horns or Horn? Or something. I liked that one.
Yeah, Horns was great. Very cool.
I saw a scary movie with him in it back in the day where he
Really?
went to like some spoopy house.
Oh, The Woman in Black. I just
yeah.
Is that
rewatched
what
that
it
one
was?
recently. It was not good, but you know.
Yeah, it's not
Hey, what
good.
are
I
you
saw
gonna
it in
do?
theaters. I was very disappointed.
As I mentioned, I asked for Harry Potter words in the Discord just to like jog y'all's memories, see what you got. And my friend Sam just said kitchen.
Kitchen.
Like, tell me
Oh,
about
that
the kitchen. in
that
Harry
takes me to there's a kitchen scene where
Potter. It worked, Sam. It worked.
where Harry Potter and Ron and like all of Ron's cousins and family are in some little cottage, right?
Okay.
And they're like hanging out and the mom is like making them food and they're all in the kitchen. I don't know why they're there or what happens, but
That's
Okay.
Is that real? Did that happen?
So, do y'all remember anything else about like Ron and Ron's family?
There's like a lot
he has
of
a bunch of brothers and cousins.
And they're all like kooky and silly.
redheaded.
Yeah.
And
redheaded.
redheaded.
For sure. That's like
God
the
bless
main
him.
reason he gets sorted into Gryffindor is because the sorting hat is like another Weasley. Ugh, go with the rest of them in Gryffindor. I don't give a shit.
Man, that's sad. He was a nobody.
So tell me about Ron Weasley.
He's the fun friend. He's the Sam to the Frodo of the story.
I see. Okay.
Poor
He
thing.
likes chocolate frogs,
Yes. What are chocolate frogs?
candy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, didn't they
Great.
have those jelly beans that tasted like ass and oops.
She fucking took her microphone
Like
off.
ass and boogers.
And like
And
throw up
earwax.
and stuff.
They do. They do taste like they could taste like anything.
But the frog is actually, it turns into a real frog, right?
Because it like
Somehow.
hops around and stuff. Right?
Which is disgusting. Who would market that?
And then what do you do when you catch it? Do you eat it? Like that seems kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of fucked. Just like keeps hopping around in your tummy, and you're like, I shouldn't have eaten that chocolate frog.
Sounds disgusting.
Nasty.
So Ron Weasley, what does he look like? Obviously, he's redheaded. Is that it?
He's got no
He's
beard,
nerdy.
no glasses, no scars.
No glass.
Freckles.
Nothing to speak
It's just
of.
unremarkable.
A regular redheaded.
He's fucking hideous.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. I like him. He's always smiling.
Is he a good friend?
Yes.
I think so.
Now that you
Except
ask,
for later
I
he
wanna
starts
say no.
dating Hermione, which is fucked up.
they should
Why?
have had a three-way thing going. If you ask
Why
me,
is that fucked up?
Because Harry was supposed to be with her.
Wait, but did Harry really like Hermione? I thought they just kind of
Let's
like
talk it
let
out.
her be with
Wait,
Ron.
are we
I don't
allowed
know.
to talk about this because they're kids in weird relationships?
No, it's okay to talk about their relationships because that's something that happens in the books. We're just not allowed to be like, I want to fuck a 14-year-old.
Oh.
Okay, good.
I gave them the strict no child sex jokes at the beginning of this episode. I'm sorry if I made you guys nervous.
We didn't know how old they were, so.
They're children. They're always children.
But no, I thought that Harry loved Hermione or something, or they had something going on. But then he never.
They
made a
definitely
move.
had chemistry, for sure.
They're just besties.
Yeah.
But he had a bunch of shit going on. You know, it's like he had stuff going on. He had to deal with.
Yeah.
Let her live.
True.
If Harry and Hermione had chemistry, how did Hermione end up with Ron?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
You
That's
tell
fucked up.
us.
She asks herself that every day.
What is it that makes you think that that Harry and Hermione have romantic chemistry?
It's just them looks they be giving each other.
The look.
You know.
Yeah. Plus, they're both smart. They're both nerdy.
They're both the main characters.
They obviously have some kind of like tension between each other. It just seems like they've. I mean, I thought that's where the story was going for sure.
Wait, can we talk about that blonde kid?
Yeah,
He's
who's that?
great.
Oh, Malfoy.
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 What's his name? Herbert Malfoy? Richard?
It's Draco.
Draco.
Oh,
You
right.
said Richard Malfoy.
She
I
said
don't know what I
Herbert.
said. I was way off. Herbert.
Richard Malfoy.
I guess, no, yeah, that's not very intimidating. Love that
Yeah.
kid. Love his energy. I love his slicked back hair. What a cool guy. He's like Roger
He's a
from Doug.
fucking asshole. He's a douchebag.
I love him.
More. So Mia, you love him. Toria, you think he's a douchebag. What's going on here?
I mean, I love his character. You know, he's like he's just like the bad kid. He's like a jerk. and I
Yeah,
think
like
that's
there
hilarious.
had to be one. He's always like, what does he say? He's always like, Porter. Or
Yeah, he's
That was
so
really good. That was really good.
he's so jealous of Harry Potter.
I know.
I've heard that to this very day, if Daniel Radcliffe ever calls Tom Felton, the actor who played Draco Malfoy, Tom answers the phone, Potter.
I guarantee
Aw.
it.
Tom Felton, the actor who plays Draco Malfoy,
How's he
is
doing?
the biggest Harry Potter fan on earth. He is the
Aw.
only one from the original cast who still reps Harry Potter so hard. He loves it.
Ugh. I don't know how I feel about
He's
that.
jealous.
Yeah, that's
It's
kind of
cute.
weird.
He's the
still
villain,
jealous.
so it's like fun. It's fun energy for him.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Good for him. Does he do? What's he doing now?
I don't fucking know.
I feel like he's doing Broadway shows. That's just the vibe I get.
Yeah, something quieter.
Yeah.
Do you want me to Google it or like do you not really care?
I actually want to know. Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, I'll
Google
look it up. I'm gonna Google what's Tom
he doing tonight?
Felton up to.
What's he doing tonight?
He is worth apparently $20 million. So
Ooh-wee.
nothing. I guess nothing. Because all of the
Fair enough.
articles
If I had
are.
$20 million, I would be doing nothing.
I know, he's
Yeah,
like,
I
I'm
would
not
retire.
doing shit.
All of the articles from any time recently are about him talking about Harry Potter and about him being worth $20 million. So.
He does Harry Potter cons, I bet, a lot.
Yeah. A lot of the more like obscure actors do cons.
Yeah,
The guys who
same
are in
with
like
Star
one
Trek.
movie. Yeah. To get back into the story a little bit, the third book in the series is called Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
That's the
Any
third
more
one.
feelings about that?
Yes. I'll be honest with you. I don't know a damn thing about that one.
Who's the Prisoner of Azkaban?
Some uncle
Is it that?
or something?
Is it? Doesn't that guy come back? Is it an uncle? I was
Okay,
thinking it was
yeah.
that. I was thinking it was that little banker guy, that little goblin guy we were talking about in the first one. I thought he was like a pretty prominent character.
No. I think what you're thinking of, because I remember a scene where they're at the bank and he looks at a newspaper and it shows like a moving image. Mm-hmm. And there's a guy like behind bars and he's like,
Right.
See?
and
That's the
someone's like, that's your
prisoner.
uncle. I think that,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I would never have thought
Nailed
of that
it.
if you hadn't said that though. So we
See,
came
we're doing
together
it
on that one.
together. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's up with the uncle is the prisoner of Azkaban. First of all, what's Azkaban?
And whose uncle is this? Harry's?
Well, just no. My question first.
Okay.
Is Azkaban
It's
like,
like-
a prison?
Like a Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
For
Guantanamo Bay.
wizards.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. It's not. It ain't your neighborhood jail. That's for damn.
It's the tortury kind.
Or Alcatraz.
Oh, it must be. It's
Yeah,
probably like a.
Alcatraz. Yeah. It's why it sounds a lot like the word
Oh
Alcatraz.
yeah, that must have been where it came from. I think it's like where they take away your magic. I'm guessing because
Oh, yeah.
otherwise you could just leave. Probably.
Wow,
Yeah.
that would be a really good thing to do with criminals rather
If
than
they didn't
locking
think of
them
that,
up.
they should do that.
Yeah,
probably.
Toria, I'm putting you in charge of Azkaban.
So they're just allowed to have their wands in there? Is that what you're telling me?
We actually don't even really need to keep them prisoner if we just take their magic away and send them on their way. Like,
Did they
goodbye.
do that or did they not do that? I can't
No,
tell if
they
you're being
didn't
sorry.
do that. They didn't do that. But I'm realizing right now that would have been like the perfect thing to do. But they didn't, so that's fine.
They what? So wait, there's just magic going on in the prison? And they're just breaking it through walls?
They take their wands away, and a lot of wizards
Oh.
can't do magic without wands, but some of them definitely can.
So there's not like some kind of substance that they can line the walls with where you can't use magic. So that they
Yeah,
really
like
do
lead.
still have access to it. That's
I
crazy.
don't know. There might be. The books don't spend any time in Azkaban. They just talk about it from a distance. So I don't actually
They should
know.
go into
Like,
that.
Oh, okay.
A
Azkaban
wizard prison
kind
sounds
of doesn't make
pretty
any
cool.
fucking sense.
Yeah, that would be a really cool angle to make the next movie on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
fanfic.
I'll work on it.
Okay.
So yeah, as Mia said, whose uncle is he?
It's Harry's, right?
And Ron's.
Oh.
I don't know.
What do you think, Toria? Break the tie.
Hagrid's.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
Dumbledore.
Harry's, I think, right? Gotta be.
Why is the movie or the book about him? Like, isn't he a fucking criminal? Do we have
No,
any?
I'm sure
he
he
must
was
have been-
wrongly imprisoned.
Oh,
Right.
framed.
He must have been.
Okay, he must have been first. So now we're just
was a loose-
extrapolating.
he
You
was a
guys
loose
aren't
end.
remembering this. You're extrapolating,
I'm,
right?
I'm,
Yes.
I'm not
I'm
remembering, but I
guessing.
am extrapolating, yes.
Okay. Do y'all know what a Dementor is?
That sounds dope, but no.
Oh, okay, because I got those confused with the Death Eaters.
Yes.
That the Dementors are like the creepy ghost things that fly through there and like suck the soul out of
Anna
you.
is using what she learned on the restricted section.
I don't remember what a
Little
Death
Harry
Eater
Potter
is.
expert.
Don't they fly around in like black capes and they're very spoopy?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Right.
I think I just completely clocked out at the second movie because I don't remember any of this.
Okay. Okay. Do y'all remember a werewolf?
No.
And no.
Okay. Okay. Do y'all remember time travel?
Are you fucking with us?
They just really went with all angles on this one. Are there vampires
I'm not
too?
even funny.
I remember, isn't there like a car?
There's a car.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me
Okay.
about the car.
It flies.
It flies.
Into what? I mean,
A tree.
Where?
A tree. It flies into
Yeah.
a tree.
Who's flying it?
Harry's uncle.
Oh my god. So is that how Harry's uncle gets away from Azkaban?
Is getting like a DUI or
Yes.
something.
That's how he got into Azkaban. Made a lot of mistakes.
Crashed the car.
Okay. Okay. So the third movie's not really working. Let's move on to the fourth movie.
I'm sure this will go much better.
No. A lot of people really remember the fourth one. It's called The Goblet of Fire.
Well, because this is the one with Cedric Didgeridoo or whatever his name is.
Cedric Didgeridoo. Say that again.
I know y'all don't care, but Cedric did just die in Goblet of Fire that we just covered on the podcast.
Gotta
So let's
roast
do a
him.
quick
Oh.
cheers to Cedric Diggory.
Cheers.
To Cedric
Cheers.
Diggory.
Cedric Diggory.
That's my boy. That's my son.
Wait, the character died or the actor died?
The character died.
That's Robert Pitterman.
Robert
Oh, okay.
Let's drink one more for him because he's hot.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
sexy.
I'll do it. He's so much hotter now that he's Batman, honestly.
Haven't seen it, surprisingly.
I really enjoyed the new Batman.
I had a dream about him the other day that
Bet you
we were
did.
super in love.
Was it
And-
Twilight?
Toria.
Him, or
And
He
Harry
was
Potter
telling me,
him, or Batman
he was like,
him?
I love you and I know you're not famous and like, I know you're not that hot. but-
Toria.
Anna, did you
No.
have the same dream?
Mia and Christina, when we were in Florida for Emily's bachelorette party, Tina, I woke up and I had like a very similar dream where he and I were like in love.
Oh,
Robert
my
Pattinson.
God.
I don't know
I don't
why.
remember
Off
that.
my man.
Mine was
God.
first, it sounds like.
No, I had it
You got
like
it
last
in a
month.
sloppy
Trust me.
seconds.
Wait, I had it. Wait, Tori, what if we had it on the same night? It was beginning of April for me.
I had it like in the beginning of April, I think. It was,
Me
like,
too,
must have been
that's what
around
I'm
the
saying.
same time. Yes, I was telling my best friend. I was like, last night I was in love with Robert Pattinson and I woke up feeling
Yeah.
very lonely and sad.
No, I woke up feeling like loved.
Anna spent like 4 nights sharing a bed with me and started dreaming about fucking
She was
Robert
dreaming right next to
Pattinson.
you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys. You had a simultaneous Robert Pattinson dream.
It's because we're both very alone.
Oh my God.
It's
I
yeah.
was sharing a bed with her at the time.
No, but
Did she
want
try to
love.
cuddle you? in the night?
you know.
No, it was a king size bed, Anna and I did a great job of not fucking touching each other.
What do you think?
That's funny.
It was
That's
cute.
crazy.
I learned I make weird noises in the middle of the night.
so does
Anna
Courtney.
wakes up at weird hours.
Courtney, I hope you're listening. You make weird noises too at night. I slept with her at the beach house.
I'm sure everyone makes weird noises at night. I'm sure that's not unique to any single.
I definitely
fair.
don't. How dare you?
Okay, we'll see
You're a
about
perfect
that.
angel.
Okay, so Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Does that name ring a bell?
I'm
No,
picturing
I mean,
a goblet.
I've heard
and
it.
I'm picturing like a holy
A
grail.
fire?
I'm picturing the goblet being full of alcohol and the alcohol being on fire, like a Bacardi
Okay.
shot.
Like an
That's all I
aguardiente.
got. This is more of
That's
like
good.
a
Well,
psychological.
Oh, maybe it's Harry's
experiment.
21st birthday.
Since he is in
Finally
college.
legal. Yeah.
Finally.
Wait, isn't this? There's a competition with this one though, right? It's like a
Yeah,
all the
there's a
because that's
competition.
where Hermione has like that sexy like Slavic boyfriend guy, right?
What
Yes.
are you talking about?
Hermione has a sexy Slavic boyfriend.
Ooh, I have no memory of
He's
that.
from
Wait.
he's from
Though.
another school.
Let's call him handsome because he's
goes-
supposed
he's
to
in
be
Canada.
17.
Oh, sorry, oopsie.
No, but the actor was much older than fucking 17. That's the
Okay.
thing. Like on the restricted section, you got to Google the actor's age before you say if they're sexy.
It
or
still like seems like a little off
attractive.
limits if they're meant to be in high school, but
I know. I'm like I shouldn't have said
Yeah.
it. Strike
He's
it from
also
the record.
like a famous athlete, so it's like it's whatever. I think that to Hermione, he was extremely sexy, so we can call him
Well,
the
look at it
sexy
through her
Slavic
eyes.
boyfriend. Yeah.
I have a quick question. In this universe, is there a Slavic, group of people? Is there America? Is there Canada? Is there Europe? Is there Africa?
Yes. The
This is, like,
Harry
takes
Potter
place on
series is like as if we just didn't know all along that there was magic in our midst the whole time.
And it takes place in the year.
like 1990-ish, like the early 90s.
Okay, I thought it was in the future in some other world.
No, it takes place in literally Scotland.
Oh, okay. You did say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sexy Slavic boyfriend comes from like the Bulgarian school.
Love it.
The Bulgarian Hogwarts school?
It's not like Hogwarts, but it is a similar school.
Oh, so there's more than one.
There is more
So
than
why
one
did he
school.
transfer over?
That's a great question, isn't it?
He was a bad boy. They
Do
expelled
your
him.
credits transfer from magic school to magic school?
Only the core
At
classes.
Hogwarts, everything's made up and the points don't matter. Let's put it that way.
Great.
So, basically,
Excellent.
yes.
So, Anna, tell me a little bit more about this contest, this tournament thing you were talking about.
I don't remember what they're competing for, unless they're
Okay.
competing like for the goblet, like if that's like a trophy or something. And I remember there's like they get lost in like a maze or something, and there's like someone's underwater, and there's like creepy things in the water, and that is
Yes.
it. That's all I know.
Whoa, okay.
That's really good.
So let's talk about the water.
You guys are making me want to watch it.
It's the best movie, if you ask me.
Okay.
So you just remember that they like were underwater.
Yeah, and there's like weird mermaid things or something in there, right?
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
And then-
There's in there.
Okay. And then the maze, what do you have any memories about the maze?
Is that where Cedric meets his untimely demise?
Technically no, but like
Fuck.
sure.
Okay, then I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what's in the maze. Help.
The main thing is at the end of Goblet of Fire, Cedric Diggory dies. Does anyone have any memory of that?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't remember Cedric Diggory at
You
all.
lost me a long time ago.
I'll move on from this soon. I just thought you guys would remember this movie more than you do, and that's my bad.
I just
That's my-
remember
that's my
like
fault.
the ball that they had, but I don't remember it that well. Just that
Oh, yeah, the
Hermione is
ball.
coming down in like her little dress, and
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh my god, she's been hot all along, but she's in a dress now."
now she has a boyfriend. So
Yeah, she has a
oops.
hot, famous, athletic boyfriend. Okay, great. Well, that's cool. So
Sorry to disappoint you.
let's do this. So y'all told me that when Harry Potter was a baby, Voldemort killed his parents and then gave him this scar. So why does Voldemort matter in the story that takes place like 10 to 15 years later?
He's
Because
like
he's
an
evil,
wizard.
and he's coming back
Why is he coming back?
kill everyone.
To
And
finish Harry off because like Harry got a little bit of extra power from the trauma.
wait.
Uh-huh.
His parents tried to kill Voldemort and almost succeeded. And then Voldemort wants to kill Harry because he's like the legacy of like what almost defeated him, I guess.
Ooh.
That's speculation. I don't actually know.
Why didn't Voldemort kill Harry when he was a baby?
Maybe he didn't know he was born yet.
But he gave him the scar.
Maybe accidentally. He just like shot some lightning out.
Because he felt like it wasn't fair. He should wait until he actually was a fair fight.
I don't think
Okay.
he would care. He feels like an asshole.
Yeah, he seems
theory,
like
though.
someone who would prefer to just kill a
I
baby.
think,
than
Murder
kill-
him.
I think he has killed babies in his past.
Okay.
I don't think
great.
he knew that Harry was born. I think mom like sent him down the river like in the Prince of Egypt.
River
so to speak. You know, she knew he was coming and she, like, hid him away or something.
Well, no, because, like she said, he has a scar.
Yeah, but he got that scar in, like, some crossfire, you know?
Oh, he thought he killed him.
Yeah, or the scar appeared from trauma. Yeah, or maybe he thought he killed him, but he got away.
I like that.
Oh, do you guys think that he was like trying to aim for the parents and they were like,
I really hope that's the answer.
I know. Take my baby. He doesn't
it
even
can't be, but
understand
that
what
would have been
life
cool.
I can see that.
That's extremely funny. Okay, so is Voldemort trying to kill Harry like in Sorcerer's Stone? Is Voldemort trying to kill Harry in Chamber of Secrets?
I think maybe, probably at first, but honestly, it kind of seems like he loves him. It's like the son he never had. He's like chasing after him. And
Oh
he's
yeah, like one of those weird.
defeat me. But like, honestly, he has nothing to live for. And he kind of wishes he just wants someone to understand him.
Okay.
And he's super powerful.
Aww.
Harry is super powerful. And then they probably like bond at some point. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe not.
What does Voldemort look like?
A bat.
A bat?
He has a bat nose.
Yeah, he has like the nose thing, but remember, is it in the first movie where he like the guy takes his turban off and then he's like stuck to the back of his head like his face?
Yes.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
I forgot about that.
Yes.
Oh, that was a fun one.
Yes, that is
The texture of Voldemort's skin kind of reminds me of, like, a booger. It's
Slimy.
very, like, veiny and pale, and...
Are your boogers veiny and
I know.
pale?
I was like, mine don't look like that.
No, I get what you're saying. It's like this like milky texture. Like it's not okay.
Milky.
Okay,
Yeah.
milky.
Not
Or
like,
like if-
in the good way. Skin can be milky and be beautiful, but
Oh yeah, you're right about that. I'm like looking
it's
at
like
my own
pallid
skin. I'm like, that's not
and
milky.
clammy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does
So
look
then-
cold and slick. Yeah.
No nose. His nose is just 2 holes.
So y'all pretty much could tell me a lot about the first 2 books. Like, what is the whole rest of the series about? Like, what's the point? What's like the overarching point?
To make
To
money.
kill Voldemort. To
You're
make
right,
money.
Mia, it is
To make money.
but like a little less meta than that. Like, what's Harry trying to do for 8 movies?
Kill Voldemort, right?
Yeah.
I thought he killed him in the first one.
Or avenge his parents' death.
I think that he's over it by the first one.
He's over his parents' death by the first one. Okay. So he's trying to kill Voldemort for 8 movies.
He's probably just like trying to set things straight and make the world a better place, and you know,
Okay. Does he succeed?
probably, or else that would be a really bad ending.
I do remember seeing one of the like last ones that was like a 2-parter,
Yep.
and Harry did not succeed. He was like up against Voldemort, and you think he dies, and then there's a second part, and I never watched that.
But you think Harry dies, or you think Voldemort dies?
You think Harry dies?
Oh shit, they would never do that. Would
Yeah.
they?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Does he die? I don't know.
he died.
That's
Bummer.
the part 2, Toria. That's
What?
like the very end of it. Yep.
He dies.
So he does die?
I'm not saying that he does die, but I'm saying that
Spoiler
what you're
alert,
remembering
listeners.
is in the very last movie.
Oh.
Our podcast
So-
is all spoilers all the time. They
So
know
then
that.
he dies.
Yeah, that was a joke. I would assume so.
So then he would have had to die.
I mean, maybe he came back.
Maybe he dies in a way and then becomes like some sort of astral being.
Yeah, he becomes an astral
Yeah.
being.
He can
I
be
love
like
that.
one of the paintings in the hallway of the people.
Yeah. Or like one of the worms.
And one of the
So Harry dies, Voldemort dies. Is that what happens? They both die?
I don't know.
I'd kind of like it if they did both die.
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
I'm good with that one.
It's probably, yeah, I think that would be good because you never want anyone who's too powerful. And Voldemort was too powerful, so like
Yeah, they
Harry
cancel
and
each other
Voldemort
out.
have that in common. So therefore, like neither of them should even live in this world because you don't want anyone to have
a good
that much
point.
power.
Okay. Okay, so now that we've kind of reached the end of the series, you'll notice that we went 1, 2, 3, 4, and the rest of them. I'm just going to go back to the Discord chat and read out a couple words that I haven't said yet and just see if you guys, let's do like a free association. Like, what do
Okay.
you guys think?
Okay.
Okay, does this mean anything to you? Wingardium Leviosa.
It's not Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh,
I know that quote. People say it a lot.
nice. She remembers.
But what is it
What is
for? What does
Yeah,
it
what is it
do?
for?
I don't know. God damn it,
like
Anna.
doesn't it shut doors?
Or is
That's
that the
a dumb
levitating one? Isn't there a thing where you can lift stuff? Or maybe it's the same spell as the
Wizards
door
are
closing
lazy
one.
as shit if it's for closing doors and lifting stuff.
Oh yeah, because I think it is because you can like lift it up like
Levitate, Leviosa.
Leviosa.
So that was Claire who suggested Wingardium Leviosa.
Thanks, Claire.
Next, Aaron asked, what comes to mind when you think of owls in this? What do owls do in Harry Potter?
They carry messages, maybe?
Yeah,
Okay.
they do.
They're precious pets.
I said make it as general as possible, so Aaron said magic. And I appreciate that, Aaron. A little too general, actually, but I do.
I think
you did
every
understand the
question could be
assignment.
answered by the word magic.
Yes. Claire also recommended the word marauder. Does marauder mean anything to you?
Magic.
I know that word is like a Harry Potter thing, but I have no fucking... I mean, it's
Marauders are what,
it's like
like
a person
spies?
of some kind, right? Or no?
Person of some kind?
I'm not
Yeah.
even sure what the word means.
There's an EDM artist named Marauder.
Okay, EDM artist.
There's a type of
Harry
Lincoln named Marauder. It's a type of car.
That's really good. Nice.
Oh, was that the car from the...
Yeah, it's a flying.
Potter. Yeah,
It was a Lincoln
yeah.
Marauder.
It was a Lincoln Marauder. Perfect. Crushed it. This one's from Sam. Tell me about the ghosts in Harry Potter.
Oh, the ones that fly around the dining hall, and they're like the ghosts of like the house past or something.
Oh, and they see him in like pictures too, right?
I think
Okay.
so.
Okay, cool. Crushed it. And we already talked about the bathroom ghost a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Moaning Myrtle or whatever her name is.
Is that it? Moaning
This one's
Myrtle?
also from Sam. Tell me about the stairs in Hogwarts.
They can like switch around like Cube Zero.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a cube. Hypercube.
No, and
Right.
it looks so treacherous because kids would be like at the very top of it, and then it would like start moving across like all the stories, like just like a straight drop. It looked like
What's the
There
point
was
of
no
that?
regulation on that.
Yeah, what is the point of that?
like, can someone control that, or does it happen at random? Because that seems like so stupid.
There's just somebody laughing their ass off, just pranking all these kids, controlling the stairs, making them late for class.
Again, that's a movie thing, not a book thing. It makes no fucking
Oh,
sense. It
fair.
just looks cool on screen.
It does.
Because that sounds so inconvenient.
Yeah, no, it's extremely. I mean, it makes them late for class and it puts them in active danger, but whatever. This one's from Ashley. Do y'all know what a Death Eater is? Anna said earlier that she doesn't know what it is.
Because I
You
thought
brought up
that's
the term.
well, no, because when I was on the pod for the
Behind
other
the Bastards
yeah,
bonus episode.
that they were talking about Death Eaters, and I thought that those were the Dementors, and so they were saying all this stuff about them being like a little more sentient, and I was
They
like,
both
that
start with
doesn't.
T.
I was like, that doesn't make sense with what I know. So I have no idea what the Death Eater is. I don't remember what you guys told me at
Death
all.
Eaters, that makes it seem like there's like a horde of them.
Yeah, I guess like if you don't know what the term is, just give it your best guess.
I'm picturing like a bunch of creepy things. They're probably like these like naked black zombie looking things. They come at night, maybe.
Okay.
They make spooky noises, but they don't really talk.
Okay.
They're full of
Ooh.
magic, dark magic,
Full of
obviously. And you don't want to cross them. That's my guess.
No, you
Okay.
don't. I think.
Next one. This one's also from Ashley. Do you know what butterbeer is? I mean, it kind of says.
Sounds delicious, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I know that from people going to Harry Potter World, but do they actually drink
yeah.
that like in the?
Yeah, and it's fucking alcoholic, and fucking children can order it.
Like butterscotch, but beer.
What?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That sounds delicious.
I make it with Guinness. It's quite good.
Wait, you can at Harry Potter World, children can order that?
No. At
Oh.
Harry Potter World, children can order the virgin type, and adults can order hard butterbeer. In Harry Potter, the book series, children can order alcoholic butterbeer.
Is virgin butterbeer just melted butter?
Yeah, pretty much. It tastes like that.
Ew! Really? That sounds
recommend-
gross.
Can I recommend the pumpkin juice instead if you're going to Harry Potter World anytime soon?
Oh my god! Of course they drink pumpkin juice. Ugh.
Yeah.
It
Sounds kind of good.
Sam wants to know, do you remember the, he said portrait. I'm going to say the portrait lady.
Is it one that follows you around the room when you look at it?
Oh no, but that'd be cool.
No, there is
Didn't know.
a lady in the picture, and she's talking to Harry about how she like knows his parents or something like that.
Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see. These are too obscure. You guys won't know them. This one's from Taylor. Do y'all remember Harry Potter fainting at any point?
No, what a pussy.
No.
Is it like when his thing starts? Not his thing. His scar starts.
Just like jabbing yourself
When
in the
it
forehead and being
starts-
like, his thing.
No, I was gonna
He
say
gets
when it
migraines,
starts.
it's not his
when it
fault.
starts throbbing.
When it starts throbbing.
I can't say that.
When it gets activated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't he faint when that happens?
When his
no.
scar gets activated, he faints.
When you say faint, I think of like but not like blacking out. You could just like, collapse and like black out. But like fainting and going unconscious are two different things. Does he faint? Does he faint into Ron's arms?
Okay, so you guys are doing this like tender. You guys are doing this like really tender thing with the fainting, and like fainting actually just means like falling unconscious.
Maybe he faints when he sees Hermione come down the stairs looking all beautiful.
Oh, looking like a snack.
Yeah.
And he literally goes unconscious. How embarrassing.
I'm gonna put it to you this
That's
way.
why she didn't choose him in the end.
She needs a man, not a boy.
I'm gonna put it to you this way: when we did a Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban watch along, the movie watch along, we all pressed play at the same time and chatted about it in our Discord server. We had a faint count. We actually had a fall count, but most of them were faints. We had to drink every time Harry Potter fell or fainted, and
And it's a lot.
blacked out that night and left
You
people
fainted.
in my living room without saying goodbye to anyone and went to bed.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay, name one circumstance under which he faints, because I'm curious.
Harry Potter faints at every turn.
No way.
It's really like a lot of it is in The Prisoner of Azkaban and Beyond, aka the 6 books y'all don't remember. Or the
Yeah, I'm like, I don't
5
Does
remember
he
him
have like
like
an
that.
iron deficiency at
No.
that point in the story, or why is he fainting?
He's a
all the
fainter
time?
because of all his like pain and misery. So if you want one example, when he is at the creepy mirror fighting the guy with Voldemort on the back of his head, he like faints then.
That's weird.
So Sam wants you to tell us about the lake. Do y'all remember anything about the lake at Hogwarts?
No.
I bet it's full of magic.
Ooh, do they go fishing?
They don't go fishing there. I
They
don't
go
know if
boating. They go in a boat, I bet.
There is a boat.
Knew it.
Anna, you're the one who was talking about the Goblet of Fire and they go in the lake and they see the mer people. You said underwater. That was the lake.
Okay, well, I don't know what they were doing in there.
Okay. Okay.
The Goblet of Fireball.
Ooh.
Now we're talking my language.
Just a shout out to Taylor, Sam, and Aaron, who said a lot of words that I'm not going to read aloud because these girls don't know what any of this means.
Yeah, we're true dinguses.
Wait, are they saying mean things about us?
Huh?
Are they saying mean things about us?
Absolutely not. But they did say a lot of words that you won't know. Like sweater. Tell me about sweaters in Harry Potter. That one was Taylor.
They wear them.
A sweater unravels.
Doesn't Harry get one for Christmas or something?
He does. He does get one for
Good
Christmas.
job, Anna.
Thank you.
Nice.
You really did watch the whole series.
I really watched the fuck out of the first one, I guess, or something.
Do you guys remember house elves?
Nope.
There's the one called Dobby, and I don't remember, because I know there's like the
Dobby!
quotes.
That's the thing that I was thinking of that was like Gollum.
Oh my god. Dobby's not a banker.
Whatever. I knew there was like a Gollum type.
Dobby was Lord of the Rings.
Wait.
Dobby is not in Lord of the Rings. That's
Dobby is similar to Gollum in skin color and baldness and
You mean
weird
he's white?
skinniness.
You're similar to Gollum in skin
No,
color.
but he was like kind of like, he's like gray and beige, I feel like. You know?
But he's like, he
little
looks
gray.
pallid and
A little malnourished,
skinny.
perhaps.
Yeah. He hops around, he has no shoes on.
So we've kind of reached the end of clearly y'all's memories. We've reached
Sorry.
the end of the list of everything that people said in the Discord server. Shout out to all of our listeners who contributed in the Discord server. I'm very grateful to you. Now I'm gonna kind of turn the tables, and given the conversation that we've had today, I want to give y'all the opportunity to ask me any questions.
Does Harry Potter die?
Yes.
When and how and why?
He dies at the very, very end because, oh my god, it like takes so much. So the reason Voldemort like can't be killed is because he does magic to split his soul into pieces and to like hide his soul in physical objects.
Oh, you guys were telling me of the Horcruxes or whatever.
Horcruxes, yes, Anna. So if you kill him, he doesn't really die because his Horcruxes are intact. He like
I'm sorry,
stays...
his Horcruxes?
Horcrux, yes, Horcrux. A lot of the second half of the series that you guys didn't watch is the characters like hunting down these Horcruxes and destroying them. So when they go to kill Voldemort, he'll actually die. And at the very end of the book series, it comes out that when Voldemort killed Harry's parents, he accidentally made an extra Horcrux and it went into Harry. Like,
that's what his scar is.
That's what his scar is, and that's why Harry has to die, so Voldemort can die.
So is it like Saw, where it's like a thing in him? Or is it
I've surely never seen Saw.
Can he remove it?
Yeah, why can't they just cut it out?
Can they just cut his head off?
Or is it like him?
It's just like in his brain a little bit. Like it's not like a thing that we see or is like pulsing, but it connects him to Voldemort in like an abstract way. Okay. And so Harry Potter like realizes this at the end of the book series and is like, I need to go die so that the cause can go on. But I'll tell y'all that he comes back after the Horcrux is killed.
So he kills himself, thus killing Voldemort, and then resurrects himself.
Somebody else kills him, and I would also say somebody else resurrects him.
Is it like a necromancing type of thing?
No,
Yeah.
it's just like fuzzy magic, where it's like, well, the Horcrux died, so you don't really need
It sounds
to
like
die.
satanic black
Somebody
magic.
died.
Yeah, that seems dangerous.
It doesn't make a ton of sense.
Harry Potter is the new Voldemort. I declare it.
Okay.
Well, because I remember seeing like that image of all of them all grown up, and it's like, I assume it's them
Disgusting.
sending like their
Yeah.
their disgusting offspring off to Hogwarts.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so why does Voldemort kill Harry's parents, actually?
Voldemort kills Harry's parents.
Is he in love with them?
Voldemort kills Harry's
So
parents because there is a prophecy that Voldemort's downfall, Voldemort's mortal enemy, the person who's gonna end up killing Voldemort is like born at like this time of year from these kinds of parents, like blah, 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 blah. And it's basically like, oh, that's Harry Potter. So Voldemort, because there's this prophecy that says Harry Potter's going to kill him, goes to kill a baby. He's like, I'm going to go kill that fucking baby who's in this prophecy, who's going to kill me. And his parents get in the way.
So it's kind of like a Terminator situation.
Yes. And so what happens with the scar is that Voldemort kills both of Harry's parents and then goes to kill Harry, but it like the spell pretty much bounces off of Harry because his mother died to protect him and like her love magic is within him. It's like the dumbest shit. And so like that's why Harry has the scar. Okay,
I loved it.
I'm glad y'all like it. I'm glad y'all like it. So Harry has like the scar, but he survived the killing spell.
Okay.
Prophecies? What? Is there religion now?
It's complicated.
Okay, fair enough. I'll just leave it at that.
So wait, does Harry's parents, like, are they trying to keep him from a life of magic? Like, did they want him to go to Hogwarts?
Yeah, they did. He was like 1 year old when they died.
But, like, didn't they know, like, Voldemort was eventually going to come for him?
I don't think his parents knew about the prophecy, maybe. I don't really remember. But also his parents were in, like, deep hiding. Voldemort found them in deep hiding. Yeah.
Who wrote the prophecy?
Do y'all remember who Professor Trelawney is?
No.
Hell no.
Do y'all know who Emma Thompson is?
That would be the name of Hermione.
No, that's Emma Watson. Emma Thompson is a famous... Emma Thompson is a famous act. Okay, oh wait, no. Okay, so Emma Thompson is a famous actress. Whatever.
We stumped her.
There's a teacher at Hogwarts played by Emma Thompson who like teaches crystal ball gazing, tea leaf reading, and like other like fortune telling stuff. And so she's the one who like has this prophecy back in the day. And that's why Dumbledore gives her the job, even though she kind of sucks at divination.
It seems like she should have just like shut the hell up and everything would have been fine.
I know, stupid bitch.
Stupid Oracle bitch.
The prophecies in this universe, it's like they get possessed and they don't realize they're giving a prophecy. They're just like, the Dark Lord rises tonight. And then they wake up and they're like, oh, weird. I must have fallen asleep. Anyway, how are you doing? And
Okay,
they
then
don't
who is
remember.
possessing them? Are there gods in this universe?
No, it's just like a prophecy. It's like the future. I'm not saying it's a good book
the
series,
future is
Mia.
only... You are, because you are obsessed with it. You live and breathe Harry Potter. You can't just give up on one
It's
huge
not
core
good,
detail.
though.
Wait, can I ask a question about the Goblet of
Please.
Fire?
Yes.
Why did they go in the water since it was such a big deal that I didn't know?
The Goblet of Fire is fucking dumb. They're doing this contest called the Tri-Wizard Tournament, where three
That's
wizards
right.
from 3 different magical schools, France, Bulgaria, and Hogwarts magic schools, they all compete in this tournament for the glory of it. It's like for a little bit of money. It's like a contest, and Harry gets added as a 4th contestant, and that's like a big deal in the whole book. Is like, how did he get added as a 4th contestant? So the going underwater thing is like one of the tasks they have to do in the Tri-Wizard Tournament.
So it's like joining the Marines.
Well, what do they do down there? They just have to like hold their breath long enough
Yeah.
or something? Or like,
To tread water.
There's 3 tasks. The first task is the dragon, which none of y'all mentioned, but he does literally fight a dragon.
What?
I don't remember that at all.
What? I think you're making shit up.
I'm not making shit up.
Is there also a big tarantula?
There is a big spider, right?
Are you fucking me right now? Dude, I could write the next Harry Potter book.
For sure you could. It's not that good.
Guys, we should try.
I'm into it.
Please.
The first task, there's 3 tasks in the Tri-Wizard Tournament. The first task is to go up against a dragon and steal one of her eggs. So they do that. Harry gets his egg, and then after that task, they're like, "Oh, the egg has your clue for the second task." Harry opens it up, and it's like screaming. It's like, "Ah!" And he's like, "Oh shit!" And eventually, he figures out that he needs to open it up underwater. So when he opens the egg underwater, it's like Mermaid Song. Mermaid Song can only be heard underwater, and it's like, "Come seek us where our voices sound. We live underground." Or like
Christina,
some
you
shit like
sound so high right now. What the fuck are you talking
I have
about?
a lot of questions. First of all, was there a lot of eggs? How would they know that he was going to choose the egg that
It
had...
was gold. It was the only golden egg.
It's an Easter egg.
Okay, isn't that also, like, very cruel?
Yes, no, for sure. It's extremely cruel
Yo,
to
fuck
nesting
dragons.
mothers. Yeah.
Were there not, like, a whole committee in the college that was pissed?
No,
'Cause
no
I know
one
in
gives
my
a shit
school-
about children or dragons or anything in this.
It's like their
universe. No,
local
it's extremely
Hogwarts
cruel.
PETA or whatever.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
no-
Now we're
PETA,
gonna be at
no-
war with the dragons. Thanks a
No
lot.
one gives a shit about anything that needs protecting in this book series. So the second task basically is that, like, oh, something you really care about has been taken to the bottom of the lake and you have to go get it. And then Harry learns that fucking Ron Weasley was taken to the bottom of the
and
lake.
he drowned.
So get him.
Do they know humans can't
Are
breathe
they
underwater?
breathing under there? Or...
There's like a spell on them so they can breathe. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, they don't got a lot of time then.
That is fucked
They're gonna
up.
fucking
Yeah, maybe 30
die.
seconds.
He's another student at the school. They're going to endanger the students?
Toria,
Was someone's
I know,
mom
babe.
under there?
They're alumni at this point.
Do you sign some kind of like fucked up release to go there?
No, they don't have to sign anything. It's child abuse.
They just get abducted into this like dangerous
Yes.
old
Doesn't sound like they
rickety
consent
building
to this
where the
at all.
stairs change all over the
Yes.
place.
I would drop out of that school so fast if I
It's
woke up under
very
water
trying to get
from
home.
a stupid competition.
It's very fucked up. It's very fucked up.
Could have just gone to fucking community college.
Gone to a trade school.
We have time for one last question. Does anyone have one last clarifying question just to make the whole Harry Potter series make sense to you?
Yeah, why? What do you like about it? Name one thing that you just love about it. Or one character that just keeps you coming back.
Man, okay. So one character that keeps me coming back is Neville Longbottom, who we haven't talked about. Do you guys know who Neville is?
No.
Well, kids,
Yes.
he's like that bumbling little fool, but then he grows up to, you know what people say about him.
Isn't he like a nerd? Like a super nerd?
Like an
He
ultra
is,
nerd.
I would not
That's
call
all
him
I
a
got.
nerd, but
He's like a dweeb.
He's a dweeb. Yeah, he's a dweeb. It's totally different. He starts out as like this ugly kid who like can't do music. He can't do magic or anything.
Probably that too.
But he's a good friend. He's like so loyal and constant, and he like tries so hard, and people shit on him constantly, and he just really has like a strong spirit. And by the end of the book series, he's like one of the biggest badasses because he just never fucking gave up, even though everyone, including his grandma, aka his guardian, just constantly telling him that he's not good enough. He just persists. Yeah, it's very cute.
I love an underdog story, so that's actually great.
I think they should do a new series about him.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Little spin-off series.
So remember I told you about the prophecy, and the prophecy was like, a boy was born on this day and to these kinds of parents, and like blah,
Was
blah,
it
blah.
actually
He's
Neville?
Well, the thing is that there were two kids who could have been that guy, Harry and Neville. And Lord Voldemort was like, I have to pick one of them. I don't know. I got to go kill one baby to start with.
He couldn't kill both babies.
He picked Harry. And that's like the only thing that made Harry the chosen one for this whole book is like that Voldemort picked him. But Voldemort could have just as easily picked Neville. So Neville's kind of
That's
like
actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's like the anti-hero.
So you think because of the whole, like, Harry was distracted with Voldemort the whole time, then Neville actually got to, like, achieve, like, what the Oracle was saying. He's actually, like, the chosen one now.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. Yep.
That's actually really good. I like that.
Yeah. We should write the next Harry Potter, but better.
I
It's not a good book series. Like, I want to be clear. Like, it's fun and, like,
So
it's
the
a good
standards
romp.
are very low. The bar
The
is low.
standards are low. The author's a fucking turf, and the writing's, like, not that good. So
Then we can definitely do better.
I think it'd be cool if we saw the story of Neville, just because I feel like one thing that I never liked about Harry Potter is it's this already dope story of a bunch of kids who can do magic in this cool school. I want it to be more of like a soap opera. Like, I just want to know what they're doing day to day. I don't like that they're constantly facing death and all this crazy shit. It's too heavy. I want it to be more whimsical and fun.
I've always said that I really want a workplace comedy, like The Office, but about the teachers at Hogwarts. I think that would be like a really fun show.
I agree. I would watch that.
Just like, well, Neville accidentally made his dick gigantic again today. We had to take him to the fucking hospital wing and fix it.
And like the notes that the wizarding students would pass. Like all the shit that Anna texts me on a day-to-day basis about her middle school students, but like wizards.
Exactly.
Ugh.
That would be cool.
Thank you. That honestly, it sounds fucked up and horrific. I don't want to know anything about
That's like a horror story for Anna. Sorry, Anna. Didn't mean to strike you.
Well, here we are at the end of the episode. I know most of y'all aren't very active on social media. Do any of y'all want to like plug your socials so people who like you can follow you?
I'm Bizarro. I love you on Snapchat, but I don't really care if you follow me. But you can.
Okay, great. Toria, what about you?
My Instagram is the word gutter, Gutter, period, funk, FUNK. And my Snapchat is TOR_IAA.
Follow her for cute little selfies.
No, my Snap stories are wild.
It's not.
They're wild.
I don't do Snapchat, but on Instagram you post cute little selfies, babe.
Oh yeah, my Snap is the X-rated one.
Oh.
Don't
Maybe
do
I'll have
it,
to get
guys.
on Snapchat. So since y'all came on here because like the whole thing was that you don't know much about Harry Potter, Anna, can you recommend something to our listeners that like you actually enjoy and partake in, just like a show or a movie or something?
Can I go last?
Okay, yeah, Mia, what do you think? What do you got?
Well, you know, my nerd fandom is Star Trek. And there's
I
like a lot
actually
of...
didn't know that about you.
Christina, are you fucking me right now?
I've never
She's
seen Star Trek,
obsessed.
so we've just
You
never
didn't see
talked
my
about
you
it.
didn't ever see my Klingon tattoo? It's right there.
I thought that meant you ran a marathon.
No! Did you ever see me run once?
Do you even know
No, I
her?
was like, oh my god, Mia's had like this whole life before I met her. She used to run
No.
marathons.
Not
It's
me.
a fucking Klingon tattoo. Okay,
It's a
that
Klingon
makes-
tattoo.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay,
Anyway,
great.
Star Trek has a lot of plot holes too, so you know, I get it.
Well, like where should people start if they want to check out Star Trek?
So the original series is a little hard to get into. It's a lot of misogyny and it's
Is
very
it just
very
called
old.
Star Trek?
It's called Star Trek: The Original Series.
Oh.
I started with Star Trek: The Next Generation, which is the one
Yeah.
with Picard. A lot of people, it's easy to get into.
Yeah, that's the one my parents watched when I was a kid, so I have seen
Yes.
kind of a lot of that.
Watch that. The first few episodes, maybe the first season even, is like hard. It's kind of cringy, but then it gets really good. The story is amazing. Then watch Voyager. Then watch Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine is my favorite.
Oh, okay. thank you so much.
Yes.
Toria, what do you think? What do you want to recommend to our listeners?
Well, my biggest thing that I'm into in terms of fandom is The Witcher. I think I've never read the book, so don't come at me. But I think that The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is where I started, and then they came out with the TV show. The TV show follows the storyline really well and also gives you a lot of background. But the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt video game is the best game I've ever played. It's so rich with character development, and I'm in love with Geralt of Rivia, obviously. He's sexy. But yeah, if you haven't played it, please do. It's so fucking fun, and I can't recommend it enough.
Yeah.
And you will nut at least once.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be nutting.
Guaranteed. All right, Anna, it's your turn.
Well, I don't really have any
nerd.
real big fandoms in
It
that
doesn't
way.
have to be a fandom thing. What's just something that you like?
As far as TV shows go, I do rewatch a lot of comfort shows, and Mia is probably going to roll her eyes at the fact that I'm rewatching Malcolm in the Middle again.
That's a good show.
So you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I recommend Malcolm in the Middle, that everyone rewatch that show because it's it just feels good to watch it. And also love Death and Robots.
It's Walter White before he became what he was.
No, I love Hal, though. He's one of my favorites.
Is the dad Walter? Who's
Yes,
Walter White?
yes,
It's
baby.
Bryan
Walter White from
Cranston.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, I didn't know
Bad.
he was in that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never seen Malcolm in the Middle or Breaking.
It's on Hulu, y'all.
You watch too much
great.
Harry Potter. Like, branch out.
I don't just sit around watching Harry Potter every day. I don't believe you. A ton of books.
I don't believe you.
Tina, go pop on an episode of Malky after this. You'll feel better.
You know, I've literally watched Malcolm in the Middle because I'm friends with you, bitch, and we've lived together. So I've for sure seen Malcolm in the Middle. I saw that one where there was like a school picnic or something, and he's like sitting at a picnic table. You know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones.
You should definitely watch Breaking Bad if you haven't watched Breaking Bad. That's
Well,
such
Tina
a
doesn't like the
amazing-
super dark shows, I feel like.
Here's the problem with Breaking Bad is I've seen one episode ever, and it was the very last episode of the entire series.
You know what? I think
Oh my
spoilers
God.
are not overrated, but like overplayed. Like, you can still know the ending to something and still enjoy the
Yeah.
story.
It's true. It's just like everyone's kind of over it now.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh,
I'm
because
kinda
that
over
one's
it,
like a
too.
true journey, though. Like, I do highly recommend
Yeah.
that show as well. Very good.
Okay.
I do too.
Okay.
I think even if you know how it ends, even as the watcher not knowing, you kind of know it can only really go one way. So you start to know that's really the only way that it could end. But yeah, definitely the journey is great.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
thanks, guys. And thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate y'all coming on to talk Harry Potter with me. And I'm excited that the listeners got to meet some of my good friends who don't fucking like Harry Potter, because I do have a lot of those
Thanks,
friends.
guys. I hope you didn't laugh too hard at us. Or
Yeah, thanks for having me, Christina. This was fun.
Good. I'm
Yeah.
so glad. Yeah, I'm so glad because I love y'all so much. And I'm like, how can I get these bitches on my podcast?
By making
Just
fun of them.
this way.
Yeah. I'll bring them on to make fools of them, of course.
That's what we do best.
The Restricted Section is delighted to be a member of the Movie Night Crew podcast network, featuring other amazing podcasts such as Content and Capable. Having recently become an adult, Sam is on a quest to find out how to actually be one. Each week, Sam asks people how they are content with their life and feel capable as a functioning adult in society.
Hi, my name's Sam, and I've recently become an adult. But why does adulting have to suck? Join me on my journey to rediscover the joy of following your passions as an adult and discuss it with people who are doing just that. I'll sit down with a variety of people from all walks of life and ask the important questions while trying to figure out what does it really mean to adult. Whether you're a pro or haven't even started, come and listen wherever you get your podcasts and hopefully you might learn a thing or two.
The Restricted Section was created by me, Christina Kahn, based on the book series by J.K. Rowling. All music by Ryan Kahn. Logo by Michael Hardison. Support us on patreon.com/restricted section. For as little as $1 a month, you can gain access to our Discord community server, which is a really happy place to be. And there are other rewards as well, such as bonus episodes and Zoom happy hour hangouts. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Restricted Section Pod, on Twitter at Restricted Pod, and on Facebook at Restricted Section Pod. Also, feel free to shoot us an email at restrictedsectionpod@gmail.com to share your thoughts, feelings, complaints, conspiracy theories, or even lavish praise.
Can you say something else, Mia?
Hey guys.
Your sound cut out.
Oh no.
Hang on.
Perfect timing.
I'm sorry.
I'll just let you know when we can hear you.
I did ask you that question when you said, do you have any questions?
You said, can I hear you? And nobody answered you.
Hang on.
That movie sucked. I kind of liked it.
Movie Night Crew Network.